Alright everyone, welcome to Way of the Laser Training Thursday. I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to get a good score on my Brawlers. I was spending my whole work week just for y'all, making sure that I could get a little better, so I just tested out after watching several videos. Big shout out to MHZ-Man for the awesome video recordings, which really helped me understand how to best use these things. Now, these things are a little tricky, so, but I was able to raise my score from, I think it was about 6,000 before to 8,000 real quick. I actually let myself die. I was doing well. I think I understand how to get these things working, so we'll see if I can get something out of this training run here. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's see here. Oops, button. Alright, let's go ahead and start this here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start at the very beginning. Explore mode. Alright, so one of the things I learned is that there's sort of a loopy thing you do when you grab onto a guy if he's not one of these little white bots here. These little white bots, since they die so easily, you can just kind of grab and pull down. I'm going to do big gestures like this. I saw him using it, and he was just doing short swings, but I haven't yet gotten that technique down. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy, slam, and grab him and slam, grab it and slam. And so that's what we're going to do, just kind of pulling down, grab and pull. I'm doing nothing special here. Yeah, see that? That was nothing fancy. I'm literally just triggers and pull, trigger and pull, trigger and pull, trigger and pull. As you can see, you can, still move these around. If you've seen other Way of the Lasers, you know that already. So let's see if we can do the same thing to this guy here. Alright, so he got killed. I think he might have been shot by the other guy's laser there. One of the other things is actually bringing them up and cutting them is a viable strategy. And in fact, I think the Tic Tacs that shoot the missiles, I think they can best be taken out that way. So we'll just start here. I think they might be momentum based. They do seem to sometimes like really fly at me, other times not so much, so we'll see what happens here. Dead. The only thing that I don't like about this is it kind of has me losing track of where they are, and I'm just so used to actually knowing at all times where everybody is around me, more or less. So we'll see what happens. Obviously can't do the same with that guy. Let's see if we can do the flipperoo here. I'm not really sure how to counter. Oh, yep, okay, so that worked. Again, a little circular movement. Shoom, shoom. I started kind of pull up and then down. You can kind of get a feel for the flip. I'm not sure if it's forward or backwards. I'll have to tell you in a second. Okay, so it looks like I think I did that. So I don't think it necessarily matters as long as you're accelerating their momentum. Cool. Ooh, I don't know what got me there. Oh, see, there we go. Someone behind me shooting me from behind. Didn't even see it happening. Go figure. It was kind of a waste there, but just trying this out. So again, I'm just kind of going to grab and pull, grab and pull. Oh. And I'm not super accurate with this right now because I'm not used to pointing sort of with the top of my controller there. Alright, so doing okay. Really wish I was better at this. Alright, well, let's see how this works. Oh, snap. Come on. Aha, okay. So yeah, I had to wait for him to move in my direction. He wouldn't budge. I was kind of yanking him. I do have a tendency to somehow lose my my controllers here. I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. Seems like I only have to block 2 at a time. It's like this, about this wide is where my block range really needs to be. And everything else I seem to be okay as long as I keep this right here, right nice and center. So, this is good to get used to because you might have to block this later on. Alright, let's see if we can... It's got no real momentum right now. Alright, let's see if we can... There we go, yep. Just slice him. Try and slice him. Alright. That was the worst showing. I was just flailing about, but it seemed to be okay. See, that's the only, and that's just personal preference, is I get really freaked out when I have bad guys behind me. Just the sound of their engines being back here just gives me the heebie-jeebies, honestly. So I spend so much time making sure no one's behind me and that I control the directions all the bad guys are in. This is a little tedious, a little tiring, but I think maybe I can use, yeah, okay. That'd be good. I should have thought about that earlier. It'd be helpful if I actually remember to use those power-ups. So use your power-ups, folks. Don't be like me. Don't be like me and forget that you've got cool, oh yeah, right, Spotlighted Death. Alright, can't wait to use that. Alright. Missile launcher here. Alright, so you can pull and redirect the missiles. Oh, that was cool. I kind of spun it around there. Oh, okay, well, don't pull it into your own face. So when it gets a little close here, or it gets a little close in that direction, you don't want that happening to you. Oh, accidentally switched weapons there. Alright, so I kind of pulled them onto the pad. When they get on the pad, if you can pull them into you can slice them, but again, I'm just so not used to having them even in my play space area. Just don't like them that close to me, so this is an interestingly harrowing experience for that reason. I'm trying to get used to blocking this stuff back. Alright. You know what? I think I'm just not even gonna bother. I don't think I'll get... Hopefully I don't lose the ranking for Brawler only by shooting the crap out of that guy, because I do not want to deal with that. Alright, so definitely we're, picking up my score here. This definitely feels viable. There's definitely a finesse to it, however. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it's viable. I mean, obviously the top scores in the game with this weapons has got to be something viable about it, but... I cannot figure out Mr. Spotlighted Death. Okay, that was sort of helpful. There's possibly some finesse left with these power-ups, but man, that did not seem super easily controllable. I was shooting all around them, which maybe it's just supposed to thin out some real big herds. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. Alright, so I'm throwing those behind me. I'm sort of swooshing them this way. Well, oh, see, I'm not even sure where I'm getting hit at. Not even sure. Okay, somebody blew up behind me. I am losing my direction here. Okay, trying to bounce it back in there. Hopefully that'll do. Okay, alright, so that worked. Pull this because there's a couple guys nearby. Yeah, it definitely seems that the kills are momentum based. They go faster if you can kind of accelerate them in the direction that they're headed. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this guy in close. Yep, all right, that worked. So yeah, it's definitely, ooh, gotta be careful. Man, those lasers come real close. So I'm trying to counter his momentum here. And that wasn't working too well for me, was it? Just trying to slice the air. Hit the Tesla coil. Hopefully it can save the day. All right. Oh, come here. Oh, you really don't want that guy looking at you too hard. If he's looking at you, he's gonna start shooting up at the ground, and you don't have time to dodge from this distance at all. It's just not happening. All right, now, one of my big questions was how to kill the bad guys, and I was like, I don't even know how you kill these bad guys without... Oh, I don't think I saw this. Oh, crap. No, he used a shield. Yes, he used a shield. Wow, see? This is how flustered I am. I'm not even doing the simple action of changing over to shield. Alright, so he did a lot of redirecting those lasers, which is what I had mentioned for you guys to do is the best way. Of course, you definitely want to do that with this. Should be one of the only times I have to stand here and just redirect. Here he goes. That warning shot. That pre-shot. Oh man, it's taking forever to kill this thing. There we go. Much faster, obviously, with guns. He's just much faster to kill. If you've ever watched any other episodes here. So we're gonna redirect this over to this other wing here. Let's see if we can knock that out. All right, we have. All right, that's good. I'm kind of shimmering it like this when he's shooting it, so I don't know exactly what angle is going to get his face, but it looks like he has already taken damage. So, which you can tell by the small ring around his eye. That's going to tell you that, you know, oh, there we go. So it's all over. Time to switch back, I think. Oops, see? Not even paying attention. See, I'm so not used to using this. There's no muscle memory with that at all. Pulling the Tesla coil. Tesla coil was very handy. I don't know how... Oh, what a jerk! Oh, man. Used up my missile power-up. That could have been like a 20 pound. Okay, you definitely don't want to be playing around with this stuff while a wave is incoming, people. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Ooh, that was bad. Okay. It looks like you might only need to kind of grab it a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh no! Alright, well, that's not too bad for the first run there. 21,529. I think I'm going to leave it there. It's a good training session to get you guys started. I got to figure out these two. Spotlighted Death I know is going to be the most amazing thing ever once I can get it working. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching another Training Thursday here. See if you can beat my score. I don't know if you've gotten a score like this before, but see if you can get higher. You might have some better luck. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.